Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask. Today is Wednesday, the 7th day of April. Today's National Beer Day. And I know there's some folks that celebrate that more than one day a year, but today is Beer Day. National Coffee Cake Day. National Girl Me Too Day, National No Housework Day.
National Girl Me Too Day.
I don't know what that means. National Bookmobile Day, National Walking Day, Child Help National Day of Hope as well. All of those things happening. And there's the page, National Day Calendar has a link to what that means. So we can click on there and see if you'd like.
Alrighty.
And I have Craig Plestis joining me. He is the executive producer of The Masked Singer and like 6 other shows. So we're going to chat with him about that. If you're a big fan of The Masked Singer, I'm going to ask him, where did this idea come from? Because there's a lot of folks that like it. It's a ratings winner often, and I believe it's on tonight. I'm pretty sure that's on Wednesday nights. We're going to get all the details in just a bit.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such, brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. According to a new study, people who prefer fruity alcoholic drinks are more fun. Researchers find fruity drink fans are most likely to describe their personalities as fun rather than serious, and carefree rather than driven. So,
I completely disagree with that assessment. Yes.
You think that fun people don't drink fruity drinks?
But I don't like fruity drinks at all.
Oh, you're fun though. Yeah.
I think I'm fun.
Oh, that's why you disagree, because you don't like it. But
Right.
you're kind of weird a little bit. I mean that in the nicest possible way. Hey, it turns out Popeye the Sailor Man was right. Spinach really does make you stronger. New study finds 1 serving of leafy greens a day boosts your muscle function. Boom. Welcome to the gun show. Especially in your legs. Wait a minute. What? Okay. Researchers say the cartoon character's favorite food can even protect older people from frailty. So more spinach, they say.
Okay.
Now you know. Hey, it's surveys and studies and such on the John and Heidi Show.
Do you have a credit card? We'd like to help you get a better credit card. If you don't have any credit cards, we'd like to help you too. At BetterCreditCards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Some cards offer points. Some cards are designed to help you build your credit. BetterCreditCards.com wants to help you get a better credit card, no matter what you're looking for. See if we can help you find a better credit card at BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
This is your Brain on Drugs, brought to you by TimeForRehab.com. We're going to head to Florida for a show here of a person who didn't show up for his court hearing. Matthew Kyle Leatham, collared on a misdemeanor failure to appear in court connection with a criminal traffic case filed earlier in the year. 22-year-old was found driving without a license. He did not appear for his initial court. A judge last month issued an arrest warrant, turned himself in last week. Then he was released after about 2 hours in custody. He's a cook. He appeared in the news last month following his arrest when he was arrested for misusing 911 and marijuana possession charges.
Okay.
Now he's seen again in another snapshot. He's got the Sunshine State on his forehead, the Florida.
Okay.
Remember that guy?
I do remember that guy.
That's
That's
him.
him? Oh,
Yeah.
man.
If you haven't seen it, I have a link to his mugshot. And all
So
of that.
many bad decisions.
Yeah, he's made a few. There we go. But he seems like he's a decent guy. He showed up for court. He didn't make it the first time, but eventually. That's what happens when your brain is on drugs.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com. An episode of SpongeBob SquarePants has been pulled from Nickelodeon. Apparently, that episode, some people thought they were making a mockery of coronavirus. There's others that were going, that's not what it was supposed to be. But they said, you know what, just to make everybody happy, we're going to just make it go away. So I don't know what the episode was. I don't know how it was going. I don't know anything about it. So
Everybody needs to quit trying to make everybody
Well,
happy, because
we all
it's
just need to calm down a
never,
little bit.
ever going to
a
happen.
new report claims computers could soon be writing film scripts by analyzing movies that were popular, and then it would actually just take that.
Take away even more jobs.
Well, here's the thing. That's what people are doing right now, too. Every movie you watch, they're like, hey, it's a reimagining of this.
Well, yeah.
I remember watching a thing that said, what was it? What's the channel? Hallmark Channel. Because it was like Hallmark
those are
Channel
all
Christmas films.
Yeah.
And it was making fun of the fact that it's like one script that's got, these different variables. And then I did an interview like 2 days later with a young lady. Her job is, I'm a film writer for the Hallmark Channel Christmas movies. And all the way through that interview, I was trying not to laugh. And then I asked her, like, have you seen that? She goes, oh yeah, it is really kind of fun. All right. Big Screen, Little Screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way, courtesy of RadioSavings.com. A rare Pokemon card has sold at auction for quite a bit of dough. How much do you suppose this rare card went for? If you're going to just guess a number.
For just a Pokemon
One Pokemon card sold for?
$1.2 million.
Well, not that much. What are you, crazy? $300,000, Heidi.
Okay.
Yeah, that's still plenty. $300,000.
That's not that impressive.
It's very impressive. They paid like 30 cents for it. I don't know why it's so rare, but something about it is super rare. Britney Spears said that after the documentary came out, framing Britney Spears, she cried for 2 weeks.
Why?
So,
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
I haven't seen it either, but
what it was
apparently
about.
It was sad.
Okay.
I don't know if it was sad, but it made her sad. And that's too bad. I don't like to hear anybody being sad about anything. Paul Simon, I don't. Who likes to hear about that?
I know.
Yeah, right over there.
I'm totally fine.
Paul Simon sold his music catalog, all of his songs, to Sony. It does not say how much he got for them, but he had some big hits, so I bet he did really well.
I wonder why he sold them.
Maybe it was just a way to make sure that it's going to continue to be used properly after he's gone. I have no idea. And our final story here, I hope I have time to get to this. A man sitting in an expensive car is more attractive to women than the same man sitting in an economy car.
Well, they did a study.
Researchers at the University of Wales, who apparently just needed something to do, showed 120 women between the ages of 21 and 40 a photo of a man behind the wheel of a luxury car and then inside a beat-up Ford Fiesta. Most of the women rated the guy's personal attractiveness higher when he was seated inside the pricier car. When the experiment was reversed, men showed absolutely no preference for a woman based on the car. So, like, what do you think of this lady? And they're like, yeah, she's cute. What do you think of this lady? Yeah, she's cute. But she's in a nicer car. Yeah, who cares?
And?
So, like, I just think
what
does that say? It says something. I don't know what it is, but I'm not going to go there. But it says something, and we should all think about that.
Think about what you've done.
Yes. Your scoop of the day, brought to you by RadioSavings.com.
Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is a great quote from Benjamin Franklin. At InsuranceChicken.com, we know a thing or two about great quotes. We help people get great insurance quotes every day. It's super simple and free to find out if we can make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, I can't guarantee that, but I can assure you we'd love to help at InsuranceChicken.com. We want to help you peck out great deals on insurance. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Wednesday. Our guest today is the executive producer of The Masked Singer, Craig Plestis. How are you, sir?
I am doing great today. Today's Masked Singer Wednesday, so there's no better day of the week than this day for me.
And The Masked Singer has kind of taken the world by storm, and you've got a lot of folks that love it. And you've got another fun project you're working on right now as well. Let's talk about that one, too.
Yes, I Can See Your Voice. Luckily, there's a connection between both. Besides myself, it's Dr. Ken. He's the host of that one, and he's on the panel of Masked Singer, and he's just a phenomenon to work with. So listen, I'm just lucky to work with such talented people all my life, so knock on wood.
So you got I Can See Your Voice, you've got The Masked Singer, you've got The Masked Dancer, you've got Cash Pad, all of these shows. Where did the first concept come from?
This all started, especially the mass phenomenon, it started at an honest story. I'm not lying. I was at dinner with my family. My daughters, it was a long day. My daughter said, take a look at the TV set. It was a Thai restaurant. On the screen was a kangaroo dressed in leather and singing a pop song. from the Thai version of The Masked Singer. And I looked at it and I went, oh my gosh, this is incredible. Quickly researched it and found out about it. It was a huge hit. Got the rights, sold to Fox, and that's the origin story right there. And to this day, it's going strong now in season 5.
And how long had they been doing it overseas before we started doing it here?
They were doing it for multiple seasons overseas, and so there was a lot of good research that I was able to take a look at what they did right and the things that I wanted to improve on. You know, obviously for the American market, I wanted to make it bigger, the spectacle, you know, putting a little bit of that pixie dust all over the place and sparkle, making the outfits absolutely fantastic and just magical, and also just getting big celebrities underneath those masks. So that's, you know, to this day, you know, we've been lucky to get some incredible names. I mean, this season we had Kermit the Frog in a snail costume. We had Danny Trejo in a raccoon costume.
Yeah.
You know, and so there's even bigger names coming up. I mean, watch tonight. I can just tell you, we have a wild card coming in. It's a new beat we have. We're introducing these other celebrities that are coming in during the game, and these wild cards will blow you away.
So people know the show now, but when it was brand new, was it hard to get celebrities to be on this show?
Oh my gosh, great question, and I got to tell you honestly, it was really difficult. I knocked on a lot of doors, and I showed the people a little sizzle that I cut from the Korean and you know versions of the show, and they looked at me and go, "Are you crazy? Do you want me to put a hippo costume on and sing a song?" They said, "Craig, I love you, but I'll tell you what, come back to me in season 2 and 3 when you know it works." But luckily, you know, I was able to, you know, to show it to other people, and they loved the idea. So, you know, those were the forward thinkers that just wanted to have fun and do something different, and they propelled this into the phenomenon that it is today. So I just say thank you to everyone, and especially T-Pain, who won season 1, and you know, and Donny Osmond in the peacock outfit. Who would ever think?
Again, The Masked Singer, it's on tonight on Fox TV. Tell me a little bit about The Masked Dancer as well.
We just finished up The Masked Dancer a little while ago, so that was a great experience in watching and playing that guessing game. And the big one right now is, you know, obviously right now is The Masked Singer, which is on tonight. You know,
and then I Can See Your Voice is another one. When does I Can See Your Voice start?
I Can See Your Voice. We're shooting season 2 right now, so that should be coming on shortly. Don't have the exact dates yet for that, but again, just another great play-along game. You know, it's all these shows you just mentioned are shows that America can sit together and watch, and families can watch together. So I think that's the special ingredient within all of them. You know, it doesn't matter, you know, what age you are, you can watch it and play along, and that isn't true for all TV shows.
Absolutely, and Cashpad as well on CNBC. You got a lot of stuff you're working on, man. How do you keep it all straight?
You know what? You know, I love TV. I love producing it. I love creating content that just gets people excited. And I only do stuff that I love, to be honest. I'm really lucky, and I love these shows. I Can See Your Voice. I love it. Masked Singer. I love it so much. It's one of the best experiences I've ever had in TV.
Well, we appreciate your time today. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. It's an incredible season. You're going to enjoy it.
Absolutely. And again, Craig is the executive producer of The Masked Singer. It's on Fox TV tonight. I'll throw a link to all of the information in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Chewing gum boosts concentration. Yeah, they say next time you have trouble focusing, grab a stick of gum. According to a 2013 study in the British Journal of Psychology, they found that subjects who chewed gum while taking part in a memory challenge were able to stay focused longer for longer periods than anybody that didn't chew gum. So I don't know why that is, but it's fascinating. Don't you think?
I won't be doing that.
Yeah, she's not a fan of
huge
gum.
fan of gum.
Why? What's the scoop?
The Hubba Bubba incident of 85.
I just wanted her to say it because it's funny that she has a name for it. She choked on Hubba Bubba back in the day. And now
is dangerous.
She'll eat a piece of Trident in 3 pieces. She'll rip that tiny little piece of gum. She'll rip a little piece off. Looks like a mouse gun in her purse.
Dangerous.
No, it's not. This is today's fun fact. Now you know. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Do you have a credit card? We'd like to help you get a better credit card. If you don't have any credit cards, we'd like to help you too. At bettercreditcards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Some cards offer points. Some cards are designed to help you build your credit. Bettercreditcards.com wants to help you get a better credit card, no matter what you're looking for. See if we can help you find a better credit card at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Time now for a news headline from somewhere in this world, brought to you by radiotravelgroup.com. All right, Dateline, France. French President Emmanuel Macron announced a 3-week nationwide school closure for France, and also a month-long domestic travel ban. I guess they're having a rapid spread of COVID infections ramping up, and there's a lot of pressure on their hospitals. So they're going, okay, we're going to do this little lockdown again and see if it works this time. So that's what's happening in France. And that's your news headline from somewhere in this world, brought to you by radiotravelgroup.com.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Now some weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. A Central Florida man with a criminal history of impersonating law enforcement was arrested impersonating law enforcement.
Again.
Yeah. Orange County Sheriff Deputy spotted Jeremy DeWitt about 9:45 p.m. He was riding among other motorcyclists who also mirrored law enforcement. A deputy noted the group of riders were dressed in yellow polo shirts with screen-printed markings that say it had like a police-type shield and badge. The sleeves said Protection Officer, Motor Unit, and Metro State Protective Services, among other similar law enforcement-related titles. Deputies say DeWitt specifically had 2 sets of black stars on his collar that signified a 2-star general in the military and a chief deputy in law enforcement. His getup was so closely resembling a law enforcement motor unit, a deputy wrote in the arrest affidavit. The 41-year-old sported a bulletproof vest as well and a gun belt with a handgun or a pepper ball gun, Motorola radios, pepper spray, a baton, and a body cam. So
clearly the punishment was not severe enough from the last time that he did it.
Dude, just pick up an application and become a policeman. What are you doing? I don't understand why because you're not getting paid to go and do that. What are you guys doing? It doesn't
they're
make
up to no good. I
don't know what they're doing, but it makes no sense. It's today's weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
John and Heidi.
Time now for your moment of duh, brought to you by RadioSavings.com. Reports say a man fired dozens of shots at a shed because a car he was taking to get cigarettes had a flat tire.
What does that have to do with the other?
23-year-old Isaiah Patterson was charged with discharging firearms within city limits. First-degree misdemeanor, by the way. Reports said police were called at 7:40 a.m. That's when that happened. Shots fired. They get there. They saw a young woman standing next to a car with a flat tire. They asked what was going on. She said, her boyfriend, that was Patterson, had run out and get cigarettes and decided to go to the store to get some. The car they took had a flat tire, so the man parked it by a driveway, and the woman decided to walk to the store. As she walked, she heard gunshots behind her, and they found a dozen shell casings in the driveway, and a nearby shed had a bunch of bullet holes. He confessed he was upset about the flat tire, so he shot the shed.
Well, really, if you think about it, that's the only logical
That's going to
response.
help make that flat tire get filled up somehow. No, it's not. It's a bad idea. That's why it is today's moment of duh.
Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is a great quote from Benjamin Franklin. At InsuranceChicken.com, we know a thing or two about great quotes. We help people get great insurance quotes every day. It's super simple and free to find out if we can make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, I can't guarantee that, But I can assure you we'd love to help at InsuranceChicken.com. We want to help you peck out great deals on insurance. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Time now for Is It a Golf Course or Is It a Rehab Center? Brought to you by Time4Rehab.com. Heidi, tell me, Magic City, Cheyenne, Wyoming. Is it a golf course or is it a rehab center?
I would assume that's a golf course.
Magic City?
Probably a mini golf course.
No, it's not. It's a rehab center.
No way.
Yeah.
Somebody named their rehab center Magic City.
Yeah, rehab center.
Okay.
It's like a Magic City, Heidi.
I guess.
Yeah, but maybe they do have a mini golf course. We could call and ask if you want. You guys have mini golf? No? That's how we play. Oh, by the way, golf clap for anybody that got it right. Not you,
Not
Heidi.
me.
No. By the way, it's the first time you've been wrong in a while, so you think that'll start like a 7-week streak?
No.
She was wrong for a long time.
It was a one-time thing.
I hope so. That is how we play. Is it a golf course or is it a rehab center? Brought to you by Time4Rehab.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. Comes your way courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com. A woman joins a Facebook group in the wrong county, but she makes some friends really quickly. So this is actually kind of funny. Have you ever done that where you think you're joining a group that's one thing, and then you go, ooh, wait, I don't think that's what I was supposed to be joining. I've done it. So
I'm not much of a joiner.
I get that. Sue Perry was looking for a place on Facebook to give away some books and DVDs and an office chair. Ended up making some new friends on the other side of the ocean. She lives in Wakefield, England. She joined a Facebook group for Wakefield, Quebec. So a whole different place. She says it was the skis and the ski boots and the warm clothing kind of gave away the fact that maybe this isn't where I thought I was. She put a post up and said, whoops, I think I joined the wrong Wakefield group. I'm in the UK. You guys all stay safe across the pond. And all of a sudden, all these Canadians friends were writing back and turned into a really cool thing. And they've been sending packages back and forth to one another as well. So she said, got this package here. It says, the spirit of love and kindness is alive and well in the heart of humankind. And it's got a little peace sign and a heart and 7 CDs, all kinds of stuff. There's some syrup, maple syrup, a T-shirt, lots of cool stuff. I think that's really neat.
I think that's really neat, too.
When people, they could have been rude. Because that happens on Facebook all the time where somebody goes, oh, sorry, I meant to say this, but I accidentally said that. And then people just like jump on them and attack them. They could have been rude, but no, they were nice. They're like, oh, that's really cool. So there's another Wakefield. Well, we're in Wakefield and you're in Wakefield and let's be friends now. So I think this is really, really neat. Now the mayor of Wakefield, England wants to return a package to the other Wakefield, and Sue, that's involved in this whole mix-up, is going to be a part of that as well. Okay. So these two Wakefields found each other, and I think that's really neat.
That is sweet.
There's a copy of a calendar, 2021 copy of the annual Nudes of Wakefield. I don't know if I know what that is.
Oh, funny.
I think it's something different than what it sounds.
They sent that to her?
Yeah, I think it's something different than what we think it is, though. All right, time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Wednesday.